welcome to another Nanome quick tip. This one is also going to be for 2.5, but this is how to start a new workspace from within XR. So at any time when you are in Nanome v2.5, you have tabs at the top, and we can go to workspaces. If there's an 8-digit code that a colleague has, you can enter that 8-digit code in and go directly there. I can go through other projects to get to different workspaces, but right now I'm in my main group of projects. And if I want a new one, a new workspace, I can just click new down here. If I wanted to go to a workspace that already exists, I can click on that workspace and go to load. Let's say that I'm already in workspace 16 and I have 4 other colleagues with me. I can click on this antibody anarchy, and if there are other people, this load for all button will be purple. And then everybody that is in the current workspace will be moved to the new one with me. So it's a really easy way to travel throughout all of your workspaces with your colleagues. I guess those were some extra little hidden quick tips in there. All right, so we're going to start a new workspace. Okay, here we go. Awesome. New workspace. But just like on the web, we have a new workspace and it's empty. So how do we get files? Well, we could name this workspace something else, and then from there, we could go to the web and we could add files, but we're already in XR and we don't want to do that. So we're just going to call this one v2.5 so we can differentiate it from our other one. And we have an load from RCSB button here. So we'll bring up a new keyboard. Last time we did one KX2. Why not load one of mine this time? 6000. Now that we have 4 letters, we can load it from the RCSB. Going to lock this menu in place, and then I can just grab my enzyme. Take a further look. All right, cool. Nice and easy. How to start a new workspace and how to load a protein from the RCSB. Also, we went over how to get files in from the web. We can just log into our account. Any file that exists on our computer, we can move in immediately. Or any file from any other chat, we can move in really easy as well. But for now, what we want to do, let's hide the protein. We want to invite another user. So I'm going to unlock the menu. We can make the menu bigger and smaller by scaling. I guess there's a quick tip. We can also expand the menu, which comes in helpful if we have sequences, as that will expand and contract with the menu as well. But we don't need those. Don't get distracted. The quick tip is inviting other users. So if I have users in my organization, I could invite NanoDev right now just by adding little plus button. See if they're paying attention. Let's give them some powers. I don't know what Steve's doing. I think it's Steve. But anyway, that's how we would invite somebody from our organization. There are no other users in this workspace, but we could go to permissions. And just like on the web, we would have to give permissions to the workspace first. We can make this viewer or editor. I'm going to make it viewer, so any random person, well, not random because I gave them the code. In general, people will be loaded in as a viewer, and if I choose to give somebody higher permissions, then I can add them as editor. But this account is outside of my organization. The point being for this that this enables collaboration not just within your group or the people that you work with every day. There is a path to add people outside your organization for your collaborators. So now I'm going to use my other headset for a different account, and then I will see everyone back in here. Okay, we're back, and we can see based off the menu that we have a second user. So the main VR user that we were starting with had the yellow orbs, and then the second account will come in. So right now, the view that we are seeing is from the first user that has the yellow orbs. And we can see the blue user's orbs here, but what if we want to, again, take the perspective from the other user? So as the user in VR, I'm going to spotlight me, and this will bring up a notification for the other user that they are going to be taken into spotlight mode. And then as the other user, now we're following the other VR user. So we still see my hands as I interact with the protein, but as I scale it and make it bigger or make it smaller, we see that exactly. So there we go. There's a few quick tips on starting from inside XR, then loading a molecule, inviting a colleague, and then spotlighting so that one user can share exactly what they want the other user to understand. Like, here's a really nice rhodium atom. Right here. Anyway, thanks for watching.